The food, the players' jerseys. Tonight, a celebration of the Latin culture. I'm Kevin Harlan. We've got Steve Smith and Greg Anthony alongside. And now the opening lineup for Detroit. Guard spots filled by Cunningham and Ivey. Siakam is out there with Thompson. And it's Dawkins in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Chicago, Ball and Levine are the guard set. Thomas is out there with Williams. And it's Haynes in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Conference rivals, Greg, butting heads in this one. How does that raise the stakes here?
Well, both teams want this one bad, and a chance to prove they're the dominant squad. I think it's going to get pretty heated at some point here tonight.
Here we go. And it's Chicago to start out. And here is Ball. Outside Williams. And Thomas has it in the corner. Drills the three-pointer. Thomas got the first 3 points tonight for the Bulls.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Siakam outside. Pass to Dawkins. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's his first trip to the line.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. And both free throws good for Dawkins. Here we see the Detroit Pistons, Greg, a franchise known for stifling defense.
And going back-to-back with the bad boys, then the amazing 2004 title team that shut down Shaq and Kobe. And the Pistons have been great. They've had that defense-first mentality.
Quality possession. Lonzo orchestrating right now, delivering a pinpoint pass.
The putback. It's hauled in by Thomas. For the Detroit Pistons, they won their last contest, that game against Milwaukee.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
It was a terrific performance we got a chance to watch. They got into a nice rhythm and made smart adjustments along the way.
And now the first timeout called here for the Bulls.
Well, it's a players' league, but certainly coaching has its place.
Yeah, if that weren't the case, you wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Ball kicks to Levine. There's the drive. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
That's not on the defense. Gives that credit for nailing a difficult shot.
For the Pistons, it's been a slow start here. 6-point game. Cunningham gets the bucket.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
Ball, the pass to Thomas. Launches it from deep. Detroit with the rebound.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Thompson, high post. Shoots over Ball. The shot by Thompson, no good.
And maybe it's the adrenaline talking, but they're 1 for 4 to start this game. Need to settle down.
Ball, no good.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Ivey with it. Williams picks him up. Cunningham outside. Here's Ivey. Buries the long-range jumper.
Like a hot potato, Jaden barely had possession.
Bulls have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. From deep, Thomas. Siakam pulls it in.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
The ability to close out on perimeter shooters is so important in today's game.
The shot by Thompson, no good. The Bulls with the lead. In the corner, it's Levine. Thomas against Thompson. Thomas kicks to Williams. Levine wide open. And the wing jumper offline.
Yeah, he's kicking himself. No defenders to be found in that mid-range area.
You know what you love seeing from Pascal Siakam is his confidence continuing to grow.
And Kevin, especially when it comes to scoring. Pascal understands how valuable he is to his team and how much they lean on him to step up on that end. And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Siakam outside. Over Williams. Here's Dawkins. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Chicago making some changes. DeMar DeRozan is checked in for Patrick Williams. James Harden comes in for Zach LaVine. And it's Kobe White in for Lonzo Ball. Then for the Pistons, Toppin comes in for Dawkins. And Grayson Allen subbed in for Ivy. And now, here are a set of teams that have held their opponents to very few points in the second half of the season. Number 1, the Bulls.
And they've shown no slippage defensively. If anything, they've become more stifling since the break. I mean, they're playing inspired, passionate basketball at that end of the floor.
Now Chicago's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. It's Thomas on the wing. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Thomas got 9.
Woo! He got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
Here's Cunningham, and then Cunningham with the dunk.
Too easy for Cade. He can really fly.
And it's Harden with the ball for the Chicago Bulls. Outside, White. Thomas deciding where to go with it. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
Start it.
Who wants a t-shirt? Once again, a big round of applause for your Chicago Lovables.
Here's DeRozan. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Haynes, nice persistence to tip it back up and in.
You know, his positioning near the hoop, always to his advantage. Just a terrific job to tip that one back in.
And it's Toppin, that time on the assist by Cunningham.
The skill guard Cunningham has a fantastic feel for when his teammates are uncovered.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. From deep, Thomas. And the rebound goes to the Pistons.
It's been a rough quarter for him. Can't seem to find any kind of rhythm.
Jump ball.
And Chicago has possession. White finds Harden. Upside Thomas takes the 3. Bangs home the trifecta. He's got 12.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
Here's Cunningham. Off the mark with the little step back Johnny. And that does it for the first quarter. Bulls lead by 5. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And we return to the second quarter, and Noche Latina specialized jerseys on display. Welcome back, everyone. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Chicago.
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that hot.
And I really liked how they've moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
Harden out there with White. Then it's Williams. Then it's Thomas. And it's DeRozan in at the 4. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. The first free throw is good. When it comes to the essential components of a winning team, GA, how much importance do you place on veteran leadership?
Kevin, I think it's important. You want a few guys in the locker room who've seen it all. Players who can keep the ship steady if the team kind of goes awry or has a tough stretch.
Siakam hits them both.
Though you get a lot of individual production out of Pascal Siakam, he's a total team player. He checks his ego at the door.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey guys, well, the Prophet in the last game against the Bucks was just phenomenal. He had 34 points, and as you may have guessed with him, a lot of those were on the three ball. That game proved why he's a star in this league. Another great performance. Somebody you pay to watch. We're all excited to see what he does tonight. Kevin?
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
And that's what every player has control of, his level of activity. It allows you to impact the game even if the shot isn't falling. Not just swinging the ball around the perimeter. Aggressive move inside.
From deep, Thomas. That's good. And it's Levine with the assist. Thomas got 15.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
Pistons trail by 4. Hey, Steve, looking at Zach LaVine now. Still a very impressive score.
He's just so consistent, Kevin. Capable of connecting from anywhere on the floor. He's really put in the work to be a lights-out scorer.
Passes at the ball. Thomas dishes the ball. And that one goes out of bounds. They say last touch by ball.
Boy, if you're the coach.
This is second to the free throw line in this one.
Isaiah Stewart. One shot.
One shot.
On the free throw, no good.
And Stewart continues to prove himself as a vital cog on this team. A talented big man who plays with tons of energy.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
The Bulls shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
And team free throw numbers really about as good as you could ask for. Around 80% on the season.
To the paint. And Thomas with the block.